Hello, Jonathan Graham here from Inward Revenue Consulting. Today I want to talk to you about a marketing leader's role working for an analytics software business based out of London. Clients paying somewhat nebulously between 60 and 100k depending on the background of the candidate and depending on the experience level of the candidate. Who's our client? Well, it's a very well-respected technology software partner of one of the market-leading brands in their space. A good example of where they're at in terms of the organisation is they were 20 staff in 2016, 28 in 2017, they're up to about 40 in 2019. So often when I see these marketing leadership roles, often it's because a previous marketing leader hasn't done the job or there's been a problem. In this instance, this is a newly created position to take the business to its next level of growth. So it's not a replacement in any way or form. The current CEO is moving into a chairman's role. His colleague has moved into the new CEO role, and they're adding a layer of sales management, marketing management and operational management to enable further growth of the business and reduce those bottlenecks of a couple of individuals being involved in managing everything. So they're also hiring a head of sales, as I say. They've got an amazing client list. We're talking major high street retailers, leading brand insurance companies, global oil and gas companies who are buying from them anything from a basic software plus license deal all the way through to end-to-end managed services around management information. They've got great infrastructure in the business, so they've already got good kit like Pardot, Salesforce, good data, great data sources. They've got some outsourced telemarketing. So the infrastructure is great, the sales operations within the business. There's already some marketing members of the team in the business. The role is going to be to run a small team of one, maybe two people. And the core focus will be around a few things. One is to tighten the interface with the new head of sales and really focus marketing operations away from just being, currently the function is making the website look nice, having some brochures done, organising some events, getting a few things done right, getting a couple of campaigns out the door, to being much more around forming a roll-up part of a conjoined strategy around the key number rather than just doing tasks. And what I mean by that is somebody that's going to work with sales and say, let's look at the target number for next year. How many leads do we need to hit that number? Where are we going to get those leads from? What campaigns are we going to do together to get those leads? At what conversion rate do we need to convert those leads? And to be really focused on lead generation at a marketing level and driving leads into the business in conjunction with the head of sales as part of that roll up into the overarching strategy of the business. You're going to need to add another team member straight away to do a little bit more of the day-to-day run rate stuff rather than building out and developing the marketing strategy. And as I say, the key focus is bringing marketing and sales much more in concert with each other, creating an environment where the lead handover is smoother from one part of the office to the other, whether that's via systems or humans or whatever, and have a much greater focus on lead volume, lead quality, and the continual improvement of that operation. The other part of the project and the other part of the role will be to be part of a branding shift to a more consulting focused rather than license plus mandates focused business. So where the client really wants to go is to become a much more focused consulting firm where they're getting paid much more for their expertise and necessarily just transacting software license on a regular basis. So you're going to need to be an experienced marketer. Ideally, in a perfect world, you'll know something about analytics or enterprise performance management, or you'll be from maybe a business application software background, or maybe an IT consulting or services driven environment. You need to have really strong commercial acumen, a lead generation mindset, and ideally you need to be able to commute to Richmond or around that area of London a couple of days a week at least. Package wise, the client's been very clear. It's a pretty open remit really. If you're on more than 100k base but you're interested in the job, please do apply. The client doesn't want to scrimp if it means getting the right person, but as a guideline they'll pay anywhere between about 60 and 100k base. Double that, there's no OTE obviously, but there are potential for some bonus and bonus structure. If you're interested, apply via the button below the video that you're watching now, or you can drop me an email in response. Ideally, if you apply via the button on the video you're watching now, it's a lot quicker. It'll go straight into our CRM and it'll be allocated as a lead to the right individual, and we'll come back to you really, really quickly. Thanks ever so much for watching today. Goodbye.